Are there now AI influencer farms in China? There is this viral video floating around on social media, so let's take a little peep at this because it's very interesting. So this is the video in question. It is posted to this Twitter account called Hedgie Markets. It also made its rounds on Reddit, so I'm not quite sure which one happened first because they both seem to be posted on the same day. I think the Reddit post might be first because this is a shorter video than what is on Reddit. But this looks so dystopian. There's a bunch of phone stands and there are a whole bunch of vertical monitors. And as you can see, there are people, typically women, right? Like showcasing a product. And here on the phone, you can see it is recording the video and playing it to a TikTok live stream, which is absolutely wild. Hedgie writes, found this video and had to share. In China, AI generated live streams are selling products using synthetic video and voice. No humans on screen, just AI avatars running 24/7, reportedly earning up to 100 per hour per stream. The video shows rows of PCs, each running different AI influencers, all selling products simultaneously. Classic crypto mining farms are being converted to AI content farms. My take. This is the uncanny valley meets late stage capitalism. We've gone from humans selling products to humans to AI selling products to humans, and eventually it'll be AI selling to AI while the ad money sloshes around till somebody realizes there's no real customer left. A commenter asked the right question. Quote, where does the money come from? Bots watching AI bots. Who is putting money in the cycle? End quote. Right now, it's advertisers paying platforms, platforms paying creators, and some percentage of human viewers actually buying stuff. But as the human viewers fade and the AI content floods every channel, the whole model starts eating itself. The dead internet theory used to sound paranoid. Now it looks like a business plan. Let's look at the full video on Reddit. This was posted to r/SE courses, where the caption is basically the same. This one to me is just interesting because like, the phone actually is not recording the screen. Because if you look at it, she's screwing a lid onto this blender or something like that. And in the video screen itself, she's not. Like, she's holding the tumbler completely straight. And then now she's pointing. And you can see here, there's a delay where the phone actually has the more recent version of the feed. And then this is the later version of the feed. It's a little bit delayed. The face does like trip in a little bit, but I think it's because there's like a filter on the phone, like a face distorting filter. You can see that. Like, this is just really common in China on a complete side note. All the girly pops, everybody be using those like face slimming filters, stuff like that. This is a little side tangent. I once went and got 2 photo shoots in Shanghai and they both edited me and my friend to like the absolute high heavens. And I had to tell them like, yo guys, like please take away your eye enlarging face slimming alien filter, please. Like, get rid of my acne. Thanks, do that. But like, I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? It's given uncanny, but it is really popular in China specifically. But yeah, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of live streams going on here. Now, is this AI? Is the real question here. And I'm curious about your thoughts. I actually don't necessarily think all these influencers are AI influencers. And a Reddit comment makes a pretty interesting point where somebody says, please explain to me the business model. Plus, what kind of machine do you need to have that kind of video generated in real time? Another user says, yeah, I call BS on this. Real-time flawless rendering that can run for hours is not a thing that exists. Somebody else said, I did an experiment with AI, one prompt in VO3. Quote, a guy sitting watching TV, end quote. Then using Flow's scene builder, hit the extend button and type and continue the video. I let AI decide and the results are pretty weird. There is a reason why most models are restricted to 8 seconds. It all breaks down if ran too long. Somebody says it's not true. Somebody says, show me how to make instantaneous real-time rendering then. I'm sitting rendering on my 5090 and it takes hours of time to make minutes of footage that's even remotely convincing as realistic. Another person says the frames in the phones and screens don't even match up. Fake. This is the thing with the AI video generation, right? Like the people are saying, it is mad slow if you're trying to do it. Like, in order to generate a video, it takes a while, right? And again, like even the like top-notch AI generating videos. You know, we saw the Coca-Cola ad, we saw the McDonald's ads. If you see the length of every clip, it's all quite short. These are like couple second long clips, AI videos spliced together to make a full footage, right? Which again, human art and human animation and human creation can like absolutely trump the creativity of splicing together a bunch of AI videos. But again, there's a reason why the real-time generation like that, from my knowledge anyways, maybe it does exist, but from my knowledge, tech isn't there yet. And these are full-on TikTok live streams. These streams run for hours. As far as I know, there's no tech that can fully AI generate an AI influencer that is interacting with a product. Because as you can see, all of these, almost all, I don't know what's going on here, right? They're showcasing a product of some sort. She's got like a table of like maybe beauty products. She also has a table of beauty products. She's stirring a vat of something and she's showcasing some blender or tumbler of some sort. These are all product showcase videos. To be able to have a product showcase AI video go on in a live stream with real-time interactions, I personally don't believe that's a thing yet. But I personally have like a side theory as to what actually is probably happening here. And I just think this is Chinese influencer farms. This is a whole rabbit hole, by the way. Like, we're diving in this together, but I recommend y'all look at some YouTube videos because it's wild, okay? In China, the live stream culture is way different than it is in the US. Like in the US, when you imagine live streams, you imagine like iShowSpeed, Kaisanet, you know, those really big Twitch streamers that are like dominating the markets right now. It's really different in China. I would say if you guys know anything about K-pop and the K-pop farms and stuff like that, where they like grab the idols, like the kids young, and they train them to be K-pop idols, something somewhat similar to that happens in China with influencing and with live streaming, where a lot of girls will join live stream agencies. The agencies will like find these girls, poach them, bring them into their agency. They get signed to like predatory contracts, and the agencies like coach you and train you to stream, and they do it in these like influencer type farms. So this is a complete side note, but like if you are in China and you tell them you're an influencer slash live streamer and you're a woman, there is a bit of like a negative connotation to it because they do think you do some sort of like a slight SW-esque content. In China, the culture is just a bit different.
Do influencer farms really exist? And how exactly do they work? Recently, the term influencer farms has been getting press coverage, referring to locations in which aspiring...
But yeah, so basically this video posted by this channel, Know Your Meme, as you can see here, right? They literally will have like full on offices with what looks to be like home setups for the girls, right? They've got like a tripod with a phone, with slippers and a ring light, you know, like that's probably like your home filming setup if you've invested a little bit of money into making content. But they have full on like arms for this in China. You can see here, you know, there's like other examples. This is like a live stream shopping seller. You know what was also wild is like it's live streaming is super normalized in China, like especially shopping live streams. It is way, way, way more advanced and normalized in China than it is in the US. Like literally when I just was in Shanghai last month, I went into Adidas to go buy a jacket, and right in the middle of the Adidas store is a girl. Dystopian, but I admire the hustle at the same time. Like they literally fenced off the middle section of the Adidas. You have to like walk into like a tiny little sliver of walkway to let you on the right or the left. I want to take a picture, but then like I felt like that probably wasn't appropriate. But they literally roped it all off. They had her standing there with clothing racks of Adidas clothes right behind her. And she was beautiful, well dressed, and she was rattling it off. And then there was like the camera with the phone, right? And then she had these like giant lights, and there's a producer sitting behind the phone with his laptop open. He's got a catalog of all the clothing items, and he's just like helping her run this live stream. And she's going one after another, like, yeah, hey babe, like look at this shirt. This shirt is so cute. Like this is the length. It's this much money. Like it's made of pure cotton. Like look how cute it is. Look how cute it is. Look at the bow design on the side. Like baby, you definitely should go buy it right now because it's on sale. Like straight rattling it off. It is different there. It kind of looks something like this, but just in the middle of the Adidas. And there's been like docu-series, and I'll link them down below when I find them, of influencers talking about their experience where, again, right, like the studios will go and do the girls' makeup. They have little rooms that the girls go into. So like one person doesn't like own a room. They share small little studios. They literally look like their rooms, and they're not. They're like filming rooms. It's not her room for the live stream. The level of dedication that goes on in China for the live streams, different level. That's a long-winded little deep dive, but going back to this, that's personally my theory as to what's happening in this video. I personally think what's going on here is that they have some sort of studio, and this is again my theory, right? I don't know for sure. They have some sort of studio with individual rooms in the studio. So there's probably like one bedroom looking room that she's using. There's probably one like stage set with a blue curtain that she's using, and there's probably one like, I don't know, white influencer room that she's using with all of these little setups in their rooms. And there's gonna be another person in there, a producer, that's feeding the video feed back into one of these phones or something. These are probably just displaying the feed, but the feed is probably from a producer and stuff like that. It's not this phone filming this monitor type thing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm curious about your thoughts. This is probably a little bit different than like the usual videos that I post on my channel, because it's a little bit of a rabbit hole dive into like influencing and stuff like that, because this is just like a viral video that I saw go around, and I just wanted to talk about it because it does match the content I talk about on this channel. Do I think this is AI influencers on a monitor being filmed by another phone in front, not particularly. I do think it's more so probably an influencer farm situation happening. So I'm curious on your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have digital art there for streamers and creators. I also have a coffee with free resources like a free sponsorship guide, and I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. I hope to catch you guys in a stream or in another video. Peace.